Yes, sir.
Another one.
Okay,
Another
mate, I'm
one.
pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Hello and welcome back, and as you can see, the paddock is a hive of activity behind us. More action though going on behind closed doors because, Anthony Davidson, we are in the middle of silly season. There is speculation everywhere as to where the drivers will move around the grid. Tell me from a driver's perspective, just how distracting is this?
It is a distraction, and it has been up until this point in the season, especially when you're outside of the car. But once that helmet goes on and the visor's down, it's back to business as usual, and that's when you see it all melt away. You're in the car doing what you do best. But yeah, certainly out of it, you sometimes see it boil over. Drivers have a few strong words to say to each other after some moments on track because it is such a stressful environment.
A huge mind game for all of the drivers. We're having secretive meetings, clandestine chats. What is exactly being said, though? Give us a level of insight.
So if you're not performing, obviously, you know, we're in a very brutal world in Formula One where the driver's data is there on show for inside your team for all to see, and you're constantly being compared against your teammate. There's nowhere to hide. And if you're not performing, then your team boss might be looking elsewhere and might not be telling you the full story. So sometimes you seek news from elsewhere in the paddock, even from the media. They might be telling you what's really going on with inside your team, and that's very uncomfortable. And then on the flip side, if you're having a great season, you might be the one having secretive talks with other teams that are performing better than your own team.
Okay, well, we're nearly out of time, so I'm going to send you to the commentary box, and we're going to get ready for today's Grand Prix.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Ocon, Stroll, Joe, Sargent, Gasly, Bottas, Albon and Yuki Tsunoda. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. It's the Hungarian Grand Prix, 70 laps to come around the Hungaroring, and it's lights out and away we go.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, Alex. Okay, Russell's ahead. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. Lap and push hard on the in-lap. Okay, Alex, let's try and pick our moments where we use the RS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 13.7 seconds. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead, now on the hard compound. Mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Gap to the car ahead, 0.8 seconds. Okay, Alex, we're currently burning through fuel a bit quicker than we'd like, so let's try and make it last for now, please. Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
happen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
Well, that's 2 wins in a row for them now. That's really going to help them gain confidence and start to build that momentum that they're really going to be looking for.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.